Hi everyone, I'm here with a project share. It's just a little something I worked on a little bit yesterday, a little bit today, and I made it with someone in mind, but I can't say who, so that way if this person is watching, she might not know. Anyway, yeah, I used the Petal Promenade paper. I was looking for the piece. I only have a little bit left. It was this this piece that's roses or pink flowers. I don't know if they're roses, and then like a peachy marble on the back. I used some Mossy Meadow. I used some Very Vanilla. I used, did I use this? No, I ended up not using that. I think pretty much that's it. Mossy Meadow, Very Vanilla, and yeah, Petal Promenade. I did not use this one actually. I was going to, and then I didn't like the way it looked with it. It would look good with the back of it, but not. Actually, that's not true. I did use this for one piece of a flower, and you'll see that in a minute. But I didn't use it as the card base. I also used from Stampin' Up this satin shimmer ribbon, excuse me, and it's in powder pink, which is one of the in colors. It's more of the pinky pink, and it looks beautiful. And I used again this, I'm loving this Very Vanilla with the copper edging. I wish it came in a separate pack by itself. And then I also used non-Stampin' Up ribbon, this light pink, and then this sheer. And another one, but I'm out of it. I used it all up, so I'll show that to you when we get to it. And, oh, and some flowers that I had in my stash that were from Poppies and Papery. There were some bigger ones. I used all of them up. And then a couple of these little ones and a couple of the leaves. And also from Stampin' Up, I used the Blended Seasons. I used Thank You from this box, and I used You're the Friend Everyone Wishes They Had from this box. And from the matching framelits, Stitch Season framelits, I used again the littlest one of these, but I also used this spray of flowers. And you'll see, and I cut them out in Mossy Meadow, and you'll see what I did with those in a minute. So let me show you the first thing I did. It is this. I guess it's a wall hanging. I punched the holes probably not quite as even as I could have. So sorry. Sorry, recipient. In the background is the Petal Promenade. I really hated covering that up, so I had to have some of it showing through. Here is one of the, not in color. Let me see what they're called exactly. They're doilies. Colored doilies. So they come in Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Grapefruit, Grove, and Old Olive. And I used the Old Olive. And then I, what did I use? Oh, I used another thing. And I think this is still in the catalog, but I need to double check. I have these May Flower Framelits, and I didn't really have any stamp set to go with it, because I think the original stamp set that came out with it is no longer available or something. But I've had these dies, and I'm pretty sure I checked and they're still available. So there's two different styles of flowers in here. Let me show you. This I had bought last year with my own money. I used this one that has the stripes, and this here, and this one, which I have upside down, I think. Yeah, because this and this is more round, and this is not. This looks like a dahlia. I really should have used that, but so yeah, I cut out 3 of these, two in which pink did I use? Petal Pink, and one in no, I'm sorry, 2 in Powder Pink and 1 in Petal Pink, and Petal Pink is the one that's more peachy like that. And Powder Pink is this one. You see the difference in the color? You know, this Powder Pink is very pale pink. Powder Pink is very pale pink. Petal Pink is more peachy. So, boy, say that 3 times, right? Or more. And then, like I said, I used the Mossy Meadow as well. Oh, and here's a bigger piece of the cardstock that I used. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love it. And I used it on something else, and I'll show you that in a minute. So, yeah, I used those May Flower Framelits. I will try and link everything that I use from Stampin' Up below. And this, You're the Friend Everyone Wishes They Had, that came out of the Bloomin' Seasons collection, which you can order now, guys. It's August 1st, so if you're interested, let me know, or go to the link, you know, below the video, and you'll be able to purchase it now. It's not just all talk. I'll put the numbers for the stamps, the framelits, and then the bundle below it. If you get the bundle, you get 10% off instead of buying the 2 things separately. And that's only available August 1 to August 31st, just so you remember. Okay, so the doily, I punched out the rounded flower piece and put that behind 3 layers of this, and I really just kind of pinched, and I actually had used a stylus and rolled them a little bit too, and then just sort of pinched and was trying to make the petals go this way, you know. And I layered it, like here's the Petal Pink, this is Powder Pink, then there's Petal Pink below it, and then another layer. And they're all kind of loose. And then this was a bling I had in my stash. This was another piece out of May Flowers, right around the bling. And these came with the bling on. These are the Poppies and Papery from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And here's that sheer ribbon back here, so you can see through it to see the flowers. And then this is out of the Very Vanilla, and the ink I used on that is Fresh Fig, which came in my starter kit from the In Color collection. Actually, I don't mind it at all. It's kind of a neutral purpley color. And the paper that came with, you know, the thing that comes on the back of your paper collections says Blushing Bride Fresh Fig, so there it is, and then a bunch of other colors to go with. So I'm sure that's not on every paper, but I thought it looked nice with it, and I had that color, and I didn't have Petal Pink and some of the other. I had Powder Pink, but anyway, Powder Pink was a little too light for the words, I felt. And then when you flip it over, oh, and this is the other lace I said, the other trim, that's the end of the roll that I have. So yeah, I have to cut that little piece off there. It's sticking out the front. So here I made a little pocket. I don't want to show you what I'm going to stick in there, but maybe if I can go like that, you can see something will go in there. It's just a small little pocket. This is the bow on the back, which I kind of messed up a little bit, but it's not bad. I kind of, when I tied it somehow, actually I had it all even, and then I did something. I don't know. Oh, I put the flowers on and it glued this end down, and then somehow this one got uneven. Anyway, I fixed it a little bit back there. But I think it still looks alright. I just have to, this is going to drive me nuts, so I have to snip this. There we go. So it's not sticking out over the edge. So that's just the simple back. You can see this is the back of the Petals and Promenade paper. So that's the first thing, and then I had to make a card. So here's the card, and I think this card is beautiful. So the cardstock is Very Vanilla. I have another one of the doilies behind here. This is the piece from the seasonal, Stitch Seasonal Framelits in the Blended Seasons, right here, this piece here. And these mossy green, darker, see, they look a little darker. That paper looks darker than the, oh, maybe that's Old Olive. Hang on. hang on. Maybe that's why I was thinking, boy, Mossy Meadow sure looks darker than. And that's because the one in the background is Old Olive. Ugh, sometimes my brain doesn't think straight. But it's okay, because the flowers have both. A little bit of Old Olive and a little bit of Mossy Meadow. And I don't know that I have any Old Olive paper. I might, but I didn't think of that. Anyway, so we have Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, and then I went around with the powder pink, I believe, all the stitching with the fine tip end to make it look like I stitched it. And then I used 2 of the little flowers from the paper house, and these were in my stash also. I believe they're from Michael's. And I did use Mossy Meadow to put the thank you on, which is from the Blended Seasons pack also. And I just left the inside blank because I want to write a message in there to the person that's going to get it. So that is my project share. It's not real big, but and the card is, and here's the I almost forgot to tell you that. Here's the sheer ribbon, this one that's in powder pink. Yeah, that real pink. I love that ribbon. It got a real nice shimmer to it. And I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I don't think so. There's just a little bit showing over here and over here, but it's shiny, glimmery. And I did put a little bit of sparkle from these kind, because I don't have a Wink of Stella yet. And I have to use these up anyway, on the leaves, just the leaves, and on the tops of these 2 flowers. So I thought that came out really beautiful. Let me know what you think. What would you, well, don't answer that. I don't want to know if you would have done it differently, because everybody does it differently. This is how I did it, and I like it. I think it's beautiful. So I hope the recipient does too. And here's the wall hanging I made for that person. So yeah, it looks a little weird because they have the flower covering that side and not there. But I guess maybe I can put another little flower right there. I think I will. Anyway, that's it, guys. I won't hold you back. This is Deb Houck, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for, as of tomorrow, officially a whole month. Yay! And very important, I have 2 recruits, guys, and they're here on YouTube. So if you were thinking of buying under me, I hope you'll still do that. But people have choices. So Happy Mail Stamper Joanne, she used to be Happy Mail Swapper. She's under me. She was my first recruit, which was pretty easy because she'd already been thinking about it and just said, hey, Deb, I'll join under you. I'm like, okay. And Kathleen Markovich Robinson. I said that wrong. Markovich Robinson. Sorry, Kathleen. Joined today. Just today. Woo! Yay! We're on a roll. Guys, go check out my last video, too. And, I really need one more person to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. Pretty please. And that's all I'm going to push for tonight. Have a great evening, day, whatever it is in your neck of the world. And I'll talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.